Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Investor Fuel podcast. I am your host, Quentin Edmonds, better known as Q Edmonds. And today I am joined by someone I've been looking forward to chatting with, my friend, Mr. Jon Wilson, man, who's been making some serious moves with educating and helping people, helping lenders kind of build their relationships and different things like that. So I'm excited about that, and I think our listeners are really going to take something away from your approach when it comes to educating. I really think you're going to help people out with that. So Jon, man, listen, let's dive in. So first of all, no, absolutely, man, absolutely. I guess I should let you speak and say hello or something, right? So listen, man. So if people who are not familiar with you, right? I know you're famous to me, right? So people who may not be familiar with you or familiar with your world, I want you to give us a short version of what is it that is your main focus these days?
Sure. So my main focus right now is growing Fairway's footprint in the mortgage industry, helping loan officers grow builder relationships, and educating future home buyers in the mortgage process.
Yeah. No, I love it, man. Love it. Thank you so much for that, concise answer there. And I love again how you talk about, educating
Yeah.
the consumer. I think that is definitely what's needed. And I really appreciate you for that. Now,
Yeah.
things, like in this market, in this climate, it's not easy all the time to do what you do, right? So what is it that keeps you running smoothly when you're focused and doing what you do? What keeps everything running smoothly for yourself?
So having a process with every home buyer and making sure you take the time to educate them through the process. Google is one of the worst enemies for medical advice and mortgage advice. And one of the things that they're trying to help a customer stay off of Google, educate them on the process of getting a mortgage, educating them on the way that the rates are designed. A great example of this is I literally had 3 sisters from New York buy houses, build houses next door to each other down here in Delaware. And every sister had a different interest rate based on down payment, credit scores, loan programs. They're coming back to me, well, why does my sister have this rate? Why does my sister have that rate? Why is my rate this? Educating them on, rates are not like a blanket statement. Today's rates are whatever they are. It is customized to the buyer, and being able to educate them on how we got there and what's best for them. And then, I always use this saying, leading a horse to water. but you can't make it drink. You give them every piece of information they need to make the best decision for them.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
Got you. No, that's good. That's good. You ever kind of get any pushback when you're trying to educate customers? Do they ever kind of push back at you?
All the time. It's a very, it's a sales position. But however, they think I'm trying, or loan officers are trying to get over on them, and some loan officers do or try. Other ones don't. So like one of the biggest pushbacks is, like, can you do any better? Like, no, this is the best rate I possibly can do for you. You feel free to shop it around. Only thing I ask at the end of the process is to allow me for a chance to earn your business, but know that the rates today is the rate today. It's not the rate tomorrow. So if you're talking to someone else, talk to them today. Don't talk to them tomorrow.
Yeah.
And give them the same exact scenario and make sure you compare apples to apples.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Nope. I hear it. I hear that for sure, man. Now listen, every operator I know, they have this moment when things kind of get real, right?
Yeah.
Maybe a deal goes sideways, or a time that you kind of had to pivot fast. You mind sharing one of those moments that happened to you?
Absolutely. This has just actually happened in June. There was a buyer under contract with one of my builder relationships. They had a non-contingent offer on their new build. So when the house was ready, they had to settle. Their house in Pennsylvania did not sell as fast as they wanted to sell, and in fact, it didn't even sell prior to June. They had the customer was not planning on taking a mortgage out, so we offered, in order to close them, they needed money, so we ended up doing a bridge loan for them, which allowed them to eliminate the debt in Pennsylvania. Ironically, though, the house actually got a contract the week of close, or a week or two before closing, and they ended up closing very quickly. So just being able to give that customer the peace of mind to be able to close on time without having to go through delays and charges for missing closings or losing deposits, those kind of things. So being able to have an arsenal of products to allow us to have something for everyone. And if you don't have something for everyone, at least in where I'm at in Delaware, and if I'm closing a loan in Delaware or Maryland, I know people who have products that I don't have. So being able to have those, the resources at your hand, or knowing someone who might have a product for somebody, allows you to be able to help more customers.
Absolutely. See, that's the kind of stuff people don't talk about enough, really helping people with the products that they need, connecting them to the resources that they need. And honestly, like, really, that's what separates folks like who dabble from the ones that kind of stay in it long term. And so I can see that you're very good at building relationships, and I can see why you got staying power in what you do. So yeah, I appreciate that, man. So let me ask you this. What are you focused on solving right now? Like, is there a problem you're focused on solving? Is there kind of like a ramp up or a scale? Like, what's the next goal for you?
So for me, it's growing relationships with national builders for my apologies, for Fairway Homes, Fairway Mortgage. Meaning, part of my role was to go talk to builders, show them what Fairway can do, and grow those relationships so that way I can hand them off to other loan officers and help create more streams of referrals for loan officers.
Yeah.
In terms of builder, like in my world, I call builder relationships salaries for loan officers, because what they do is, like, I can plan closing 6 months from now, and then if a realtor sends a referral, that's a monthly bonus.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
So, that's the way that I've structured my business and what I'm trying to, educate more loan officers with. And as far as, complications in that, it's really trying to re-educate or help more people stay away from um, transactional lenders or unethical lenders in terms of, hey, here are points. Here's a lower interest rate. Don't talk to anybody else. And then they're not going to tell you that they're charging points. Part of my process is going over the official loan estimate. And if no one knows what an official loan estimate looks like, it's a 3-page document that's regulated by the government that every lender has to provide to you. That document can be manipulated in some ways. Like I can say that you only pay $1 a month for insurance, when we all know insurance is going to cost probably $100, $200 a month, depending on the house. But it can make your closing costs look lower when you're ready to go to closing. So you may choose that lender who looks cheaper, but really they're just not doing you any favors.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, thank you for that. That's big, especially when you're already good at educating and serving your client, but now you're trying to educate other loan officers in a sense I'm gonna just say it, to be as good as you, right? It's like to have the same knowledge that you have, and so that they can, be as ethical as you are, and especially in building these relationships. So that's big, man. I thank you for sharing that.
I like the way you worded it, as good as me. I don't think I'm better than anybody else.
Got you.
I just want everyone to be on the same playing, like I want everyone to be in the same chapter of the book, or
Yep.
on the same field. Because I could quote a 1% interest rate and not tell a customer that I'm charging them $20,000.
Yeah.
The customers who don't buy houses every day don't look at this small print on that stuff. It's on us as loan officers to educate.
Absolutely. Well, lucky for you, I'm the podcast host, and I can call you good because I know you're good.
I'll take it. I don't.
Yeah, I get it. Listen, you be humble, and I'll go ahead and do the bragging. Is that okay?
That's fine with me.
Oh, no, man. I totally hear what you're saying. I know you're humble at heart, but man, you're giving us some really, really good information. So I just appreciate the information that you're giving, man. I really do.
I
So
appreciate
listen,
being
man.
here.
No, absolutely, man. So listen, the next move, it can either compound things or create a lot of chaos, depending on how you play it. Now, I know a lot of people, they're listening and they're either like early in their journey, or they're like looking to level up. And I think it would benefit from them to hear, when it comes to building relationships and growing your network, what's made the biggest difference for you.
So my first job in the mortgage industry, it was at a retail bank, and one of my leaders there hated me saying this. Uh, you're gonna get no's. No's come around every day. If you're not doing your job, if you don't get a no. I tell potential referral partners or people I'm trying to earn business from, like, one of my consistency is key, and I show up weekly to do what I need to do. So you either make me a preferred lender or put a restraining order against me. Whatever. Unless the cop's knocking on my front door, you're going to see me every week, and I'm going to bring. I never show up empty-handed. So like whether it's like Gatorade bottles or marketing, a piece of marketing, like I'm going to be here every week. So we can be partners, or you can just shoot me away every week. But again, I'm going to be here until I'm consistent. I'm going to be here until we work together, or the cops show up my door. I've never had any cop show up my door yet for this, so it's working well for me. But again, it's consistency and being there. Like I want them to know, like if I don't show up on a Wednesday and I come every Wednesday, I want them to call me and say, "Are you okay?" because you're not here. It's 4:00. I haven't seen you all day. Where are you at, John? I want them to think of me like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Nope. I hear you. And you can't fake that. Like relationships are everything.
Mhm.
It's everything. And you're showing like, listen, I'm gonna be consistent. I'm gonna show you that I care. I'm gonna show up and make you force me to go away.
And like, I don't show up and talk about, by the way, I have an amazing product in my car. I want to show it to you. Now, how's your kids? How's your dogs? How are you doing? I remember you said your mom was sick. I don't show up selling a product.
Yeah.
I show up as a friend, or try to be, social, and actually care about who I'm talking with and who I'm dealing with. If you're a butthead, I won't show up, and I don't want to deal with you. That's just the way that I've always worked.
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
Yep. Nope. I get it. We sound very similar, so I understand, sir. I get it, man. So listen, man, before we wrap, if someone wanted to reach out or connect with you or maybe collaborate with you, what are ways that they can learn about you? Like what's the best way to actually reach out to you?
So I'm on all social media, obviously. So like, I think on TikTok, I'm John Approved, and John Jon, not John. So John Approved. I think on Instagram, I'm also John Approved, or just_John. YouTube, same thing. I have a link tree. TikTok has a lot of educational videos. I have Jon Wilson Facebook page. I think the NMLS number is 913-789 through Fairway Mortgage. We're working on developing a website, buildwithfairway.com. So, that's my website. It's, we're designing it for Fairway Mortgage to help, demonstrate, provide reviews, programs, and everything else for Fairway and the new construction space, particularly here on the East Coast for right now. So like Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, DC, Pennsylvania, New Jersey. But with the, if that web page grows, that's going to be, hopefully nationwide through Fairway. Plus, it's an awesome domain name that I happily, I got with that. Like, this is awesome. So, especially focusing on new construction space, buildwithfairway.com just sounds great.
Yes, it does. It absolutely does. Absolutely does. Well, listen, I appreciate your time, John. I appreciate your story. I appreciate your perspective. Listen,
I appreciate you, sir.
I appreciate it, man. Listen, we need more people just like you doing things the right way and building things the right way. So again, for all y'all that's tuning in, if you love this, what I really need you to do is go ahead and subscribe. We've got more conversations coming with people just like my man, Jon Wilson, who's out here educating, building relationships, and being consistent. So, John, again, thank you. And to everyone else, we will see you next time.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.